welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Egyptians. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Joe, the Pride of Wales, Calzaghe.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a nice, clean fight. All right, touch gloves.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Parries that punch away. There's another left hand from him. Good block by Bad Intentions. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder. And he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Last 10 seconds. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself.
Keep moving, keep moving around the ring.
Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through round number 2. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Turn defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He missed with that headshot. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Calzaghe. 10 clicks of the talk. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Scores with the combo to the head. Good looking counter punch. Counters back against his opponent. And now another left. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Lands the counter. punch. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Keep working the body.
Very nice defensive guard there.
Use your feet.
Wow! Bad Intentions is stunned and he is hurt. Oh! That shot crashes in and now he crashes to the canvas.
You get lazy with your jab, you get sent to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good block by Bad Intentions. Holy cow! Joe Calzaghe stunned and staggered. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good block by Bad Intentions.
Wait for him. Boom. All right. Look where.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
You see, he's committed to that body work. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Good counter punch. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counter punch by Bad Intentions. Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter is fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or a bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Ten seconds remaining in this round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. Get the compress on. Get the compress on. Let's work on the swelling. Can we work on the swelling?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Just off the mark with that punch. He just missed that shot up top. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Back against his opponent. Halfway through round 6. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Good defensive skill. Things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Done. Hey, don't waste your energy. But I want you to keep those hands moving.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go.
Up and down, side to side.
Well, we've seen this before, Teddy. A guy goes down, he tasted the other man's power, and now it kind of neuters his own offense a bit.
It's like when you were a kid, Joe, and you went to the girl to ask her to dance. You remember that, don't you? And she turned you down. And then,
Often.
Yeah, and then you're afraid to ask again. Well, you either have to find another girl or come up with a different line. He needs to come up with a strategy to get back to offense.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Joe Calzaghe's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless Him.
Holy cow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight, looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys take a little longer to recover. One of his strengths is he recovers real fast.
Tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
That hook was well off the mark. Great movement to get away from those punches. That punch just close. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Bad intentions is making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough, I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic, you don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out, you stay with it.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. That was not well targeted by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good looking counter punch. Tried the hook, didn't get it. I really don't like the way he looks right now, Teddy, and I haven't since he got rocked earlier. Now, physically, he may have overcome that, but to me, he's just going through the motions right now.
Yeah, right now he's doing just enough to lose. He's fighting very tentative, and he has to get rid of that attitude immediately.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. That was a miss by Bad Intentions. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. A headshot blocked. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Bad Intentions is not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. Because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
Blocks that belt line well. He missed with that headshot. Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. Had his target in mind, but just missed. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Throws a counter punch there. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. Scores with the combo to the head. Well, he missed that right. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Great movement to get away from those punches. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
That was good. You took a lot out of him in that round. Keep that up. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Good looking counter punch. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Protecting his head well with his guard. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Lead him to the punch.
Good way to protect the midsection. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
Keep the head moving.
Just missed scoring with that punch. Parries that punch intended for the head. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Can't let this go to the scorecards. You have to.
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Great movement to get away from those punches. Oh, and there you go. Joe Calzaghe's in bad shape. Bad intentions is trying to create some space. You can see how he's going about it there. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Blocks that belt line well. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Which way will it go? Let's Let's find out by sending it up to the ring announcer.
Your winner, the Egyptians.
Bad Intentions is your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.